Bitcoin soaring past $103,000, 0 cents. XRP hitting $2.30. Remember when the world was supposedly falling apart just a few months ago? Headlines screamed recession. Whispers of a depression loomed. Tariffs were going to ruin everything, right? Sell it all, they said. Panic, sell your stocks, dump your crypto. But here we are. The chaos, it never added up. Just another capitulation event, much like March 2020 at the height of the pandemic. History repeats, and the market keeps proving the doomsayers wrong. This isn't the end of the road. It could be the start of something big. Many analysts believe Bitcoin might be gearing up to smash through resistance and hit a new all-time high. If that happens, we're inching closer to the long-awaited altcoin season. Exciting, right? On the flip side, some think Bitcoin might stall here, hitting resistance and pulling back into some sideways action. Either way, there's a common thread among the experts I follow. A parabolic blow off top is likely still on the horizon for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. Personally, I'm laser focused on what this means for XRP because, well, I'm biased and my XRP bags are heavy. Plenty of analysts are convinced XRP is gearing up for some serious price action with double digits, $10, 0 cents, and beyond on the horizon. But here's the kicker. Many believe we could be looking at a range closer to $20, 0 cents, or even $30, 0 cents. Now, I'm not one for making bold price predictions, but let me tell you, that kind of optimism isn't far-fetched. Could it happen this cycle? Maybe not. But could it happen soon, like in the coming weeks or months? Absolutely within the realm of possibility. That said, let me be crystal clear. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say or write is a recommendation to buy or sell. I'm just a crypto enthusiast who loves chatting about this stuff on YouTube as a hobby. All right, as I hit record, it's 6:26 p.m. Central Time, Thursday, May 8th, 2025. Take a look at these prices. What a stunning sea of green on Livecoin Watch. Scrolling through, you can't miss it. The market's alive. Remember when everyone was yelling, end of the world? Yeah, well, not quite. XRP hit a 24-hour high of $2.32, just slightly below that now. Bitcoin, a jaw-dropping 24-hour high of $103,657, 0 cents. Analysts have been buzzing all week saying this could be Bitcoin's moment. The key resistance level is around $104, 0 cents. Will it break through? Maybe, maybe not. Whether we see a pullback or a breakthrough, it doesn't matter. The big move is coming. It's inevitable. And on the trade front, here's a quick note. A new deal between the US and the UK was announced this morning. Deals were always part of the plan. President Trump was never going to crash the global economy. It was all strategic posturing. By taking a bold stance, he drew countries to the table, sparking critical conversations. It's clear more deals will emerge, but the idea that his trade policies would lead to a depression, that's pure nonsense. He was never heading in that direction, despite what some might claim. Now we're seeing a pivot. And honestly, that's how great leaders operate, whether in politics or business. Adaptability and strategy go hand in hand. Even the best leaders sometimes roll out policies that don't hit the mark right away. That's just how it goes. You test, you learn, and you adapt. Agility is key. Take Trump, for instance. He's reacting to real-world events, assessing the outcomes and making adjustments. Sure, not everything unfolds exactly as planned, but that's the nature of leadership. This isn't the end of the world. It's just part of the process. And if you're paying attention, he's dropping hints along the way. Take this morning's press conference, for example. Trump said, buy stocks now. Sound familiar? Last time he made a similar call, the market loved it. Hours later, there was an announcement that sent stocks soaring. I can't recall the exact details offhand, but this is at least the second time he's successfully called the market in recent months. Coincidence? Maybe. Smart timing? Absolutely. And you know what makes this so fascinating? It's all happening amidst a swirling rumor. Check out this headline from Reuters just this afternoon. The US is at, 145% tariff rate right now? If this rumor is true, and yes, it's just a rumor for now, that drops to 50%. Still massive. Wouldn't that shake the market? Especially with more trade agreements on the horizon. We know those are coming. If this turns out to be legit, markets are going to react big time. It's a clear signal of the direction we're heading. Oh, and let's not forget Scott Bessent is meeting with Chinese officials this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to discuss all this. This ties directly to the news you're seeing on your screen right now. Here's the thing. Once this issue fades, the stage is set for a bigger risk on mentality. And when that happens, more money will flow into crypto, including XRP specifically. That's why I'm bringing this up. It's important. Even if politics isn't your thing, whether domestic, foreign, or global, it all connects. Ignore it if you want, but the ripple effects, pun intended, are real and they'll impact the market in ways you can't ignore. Big news from on-chain analytics via sentiment. Bitcoin has smashed through the $100,000 0 cent psychological barrier for the first time since February 3rd, fueling excitement across the crypto space. Sentiment is buzzing with bullish energy, but this could go either way for what happens next. On one side, retail FOMO might supercharge the rally, especially as major media outlets amplify Bitcoin's 3-month milestone and attract fresh investors. But on the flip side, history tells us that too much bullish hype can cause the brakes to slam on. When everyone is calling for even higher prices, the market often takes a breather. Keep an eye on the greed versus fear signals in the days ahead. If momentum slows and sell calls pick up steam, the stage could be set for Bitcoin to charge toward a fresh all-time high. I've rarely seen anyone with a strong short-term conviction about what's coming next, as I always say, but ultimately the answer still leans toward the upside. The idea that we've already hit the all-time high, and that's it. No alt season at all this cycle. Breaking history is just absurd to me. There's no logic that supports it, and I struggle to see how it makes any sense. Take, for example, chart analyst Crypto Michael, who nailed the XRP breakout on April 9th. He pointed out that XRP held its support line while most so-called experts were yelling for people to sell their XRP at the very same support level. Get ready, because some are about to eat their words when this pumps in the coming weeks. Remember XRP's dip back in April? It hit around $1.60, maybe $1.63. Pretty wild after its January highs. Panic definitely set in for a moment. That low didn't stick around for long. Fast forward to today, and you know exactly where it stands now. This afternoon, someone reposted an exciting reminder. Wait until you see the incoming XRP pump. And trust me, I'm waiting. We're on the brink of price discovery for XRP, something we haven't seen in over 7 years. It's happening. Oh, and here's some food for thought from chart analyst Ali Martinez. Whales have scooped up over 880 million XRP in just the last month. As XRP dipped to around $1.60 and the panic set in, markets buzzing with fear, chaos everywhere, the whales were out there doing what they do best. Those splishy, splashy giants of the crypto world were getting aquatic AF, diving deep and gobbling up the fear like it was an all-you-can-eat buff. Classic move, right? This is how it always goes. When crypto prices crash, aka they go on sale, the whales swoop in. They're not spooked. Instead, they're buying like they've got front row tickets to the moon launch. Why? Because they're betting big that XRP's price will skyrocket. And honestly, there's plenty of data to back that up. I've been sharing loads of it recently, especially over the last week. Now let's talk action. Here's a post from Ali, who predicted something big this morning, right around 8:50, 8 a.m. He said if XRP breaks the $2.26 resistance, it could spark a bullish rally straight to $2.60. That was before we reached those numbers. I had to double check. Sorry for the detour. Still on the 24-hour chart. But yeah, the signs are all there. It's happening, folks. Are you ready? Looks like it was sitting around $2.20 when he posted that. Quite a jump since then. Love to see it. Here's an update from chart analyst Credible Crypto. The first post is from May 5th, and I've got 2 insights to share from him. Check out the XRP/USD chart he shared. He noted the lower timeframe price action didn't gain much momentum, so he was eyeing the potential for a triple tap. This would align with a slight pullback across the board, possibly landing near this green box closer to $1.80. But to be clear, he wasn't guaranteeing it would happen. Now, fast forward, the price took off upwards instead. Here's what he had to say about that earlier today at 4:34 p.m. Central Time. He pointed out that if we don't see a market-wide pullback, this could be a missed chance. In his words, if crypto as a whole doesn't pull back, XRP might not either. His advice, take what the market gives you. If the opportunity doesn't come, hold on to those spot bags and ride them to double digits while keeping an eye out for the next big trade. Double digits for XRP? Not as far-fetched as it sounds. He's confident the cycle peak will land somewhere between $20.00 and $30.00 by summer. Bold? Sure. but not unrealistic. And honestly, when it comes to insights, few match the sharp instincts of credible crypto. He's got an impressive track record, and now he's calling for XRP to hit $20.00 to $30.00 this market cycle. A chart analyst, Dom, dropped two updates that caught my attention. First, at 10:36 a.m. Central, he shared an XRP update. Nice reaction off the apex of VWAPs and previous downtrends. Bitcoin dominance finally eased up, giving altcoins room to bounce. The mission, same as always, hold $2.20 and flip that quarterly VWAP. From there, we target $2.40 and beyond. Later at 7 p.m. Central, he came back with another update. Bulls just broke through the quarterly VWAP for the first time in 50 days. This is a critical zone. If it holds support here, my eyes are on the all-time high VWAP at $2.47 as the next target. Interestingly, that lines up with what Ali Martinez has been hinting at. And check out this gem from chart analyst Stephis Crypto, posted just yesterday before today's frenzy kicked off. He confidently stated, your XRP is programmed to hit at least $30.00 this cycle. I gotta love that bold conviction. And honestly, it's not beyond the realm of possibility. The lower the price, the crazier it sounds. But think about it. When XRP was sitting at $0.49 before the election, $30.00 felt like a pipe dream. Go back to its cycle low of $0.28 in June 2022, and it sounded outright ridiculous. Yeah, here we are, and suddenly $30.00 doesn't sound so wild after all. When the market heats up, think about this. XRP once hit $3.40, and that was when hardly anyone on the planet even knew what XRP was. So $30.00 doesn't sound so crazy anymore, even for this cycle. Seriously. I guess why people say it's programmed. It's just a way of saying they're virtually certain it's going to happen. It's not like anyone literally programmed it, but hey, I'll take that level of confidence any day. This brings me to chart analyst E. Gray Crypto's post from this morning, 8:51 a.m., right before XRP surged even higher. Coincidence? You decide. At the time, it was sitting around $2.20, but here's the kicker. According to the bull market support band update, the magic lies in the 3-day close. If it closes above $2.41 for 3 days, it's a bullish signal. However, a close below $2.15 for 3 days, that's a warning sign. Anything in between, just noise, nothing to stress about. Meanwhile, chart analyst Dark Defender is doubling down on its prediction. XRP hitting $5.85 won't be a coincidence. He's been pointing to this level for ages and remains confident it's on the horizon. And the best part, he doesn't think $5.85 is the ceiling. He's mentioned $18.00 as a possible cycle peak. Interesting take. Check out this post from chart analyst X-Force Global. XRP's new all-time high is on the horizon. Think like a whale, move like a whale. And remember, fortune doesn't favor reckless boldness. It rewards patience. Or as he puts it, it favors the patient. Sure, that phrasing's a bit clunky, but the message is clear. Stay steady, stay smart, and let the market come to you. It doesn't really matter which way you look at it. The chart on your screen right now, XRP USD, points to a staggering $25.00 target. Plenty of analysts out there believe this could actually happen. Who knows? Maybe those predicting $8.00 to $10.00 will seem overly cautious in hindsight. Fingers crossed that's the case. Whatever the outcome, one thing feels certain. This could make a lot of people incredibly wealthy. That's my take. The journey isn't over yet, folks. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't make any financial moves based on what I say or write. Seriously, that's just not a good idea.